Hi, this is Anna Imagination, and welcome to the Healing Garden. So, big day. I want to just do a quick bulletin of what it is I have in the works. I have the first one right off is today I was able to write down the Genius Code, the Genius Formula that is now on my website. And if you follow it, that gives you the instructions on how to open up your higher thinking according to all of the studies I found in Plato. And then I also wrote out my marketing. Finally, I am going for a variety show. Actually, it's right here. I am going for a variety show. And the theme is vitology, the science and logic of life. There are 10 primary points that I focus on. I'm going to go ahead and read them to you now. And these are the 10 points that I just cycle through on all of my work. Wherever I go on a daily basis, I just go through whatever it is that I feel like it, and it's on this rotation. So here is the rotation. I've got 10 chapters with my variety show, and they are ethical and logical business sense and the ethical business model of Mother Nature for the upcoming age of authenticity. Political theater, The Emperor is Naked, a satire play, the imbroglio of Mitchell the man officials and his henchmen, the lecherous Lester Letchworth and Mrs. Penningroth. Third is the first century translation, the dichotomy of good and evil, and the 21st century translation, love versus narcissism. The fourth is the learning journey of the discovered self, unlock your inner pilgrim. 5 is the user's manual for the subconscious mind, problem prevention, and abuse-proof you. 6 is the genius formula. It's your subconscious mind's RAS disciplined, plus your story health, plus the 12 ethics, and logic plus problem solving, how things work, which is reverse engineering, scientific method, and that gives you the genius formula. 7 is emotional regulation and the life skill building course. 8 is the radical global healing plan, the healing engine for the nourishment of humanity, earth and Mother Nature, ethical law and natural order. 9 is providing the world with nutritional knowledge and ethical IQ. 10, the human being, a social changeling and sentient story. So that is my variety show. It's literally just those 10 chapters on constant replay. And this is what's going to be covered according to my whim on a regular basis. I make my sunshine rounds on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. Those are my 3 places. Find me there. I also have newsletters. And my newsletters get the full cycle as well. And I also have my master classes and I have my free courses. Now, learning according to Edgar Dale and Plato. This is what my information is based off of. Edgar Dale provides the science. Thank you, Edgar, so I don't have to do that. So he provides the science that supports me, Mother Nature, and Plato. And the learning scope is the breakdown of how we learn. This was research that was done back in the 60s that proves that the best way to learn is through 3 primary methods and the accumulation of these 3 methods. These 3 methods are theory and logic as to why something works. The second is application through practice, a life skill building. The third one is discussion, exploratory dialogue, usually to precede practical application. So this is what I learned from Plato. This is how I learned, and this is what Mother Nature actually has ingrained in compatibility with our subconscious mind. This is how the subconscious mind learns. Learning is actually the integration of a skill into the intuition to transfer it over into a habit until the intuition in the individual is able to reverse engineer their own intuition into precise, simplistic details for another person to understand. When the person can do that simplicitly, it means that the person has become a master. Once the person is able to become a philosopher in that skill, they can create their own academic disciplines like vitology and then put them to use for people to come along and do whatever they want with them and learn them. That is the learning skill. That's what we're going to be learning. That's what I teach you. And that genius formula is literally the same formula that I will be using for you, with you, teaching you how to do it. It's all DIY learning. It's all DIY healing. All of it. It has to be to preserve the equal footing and your gorgeous power of choice with self-authority. That's how it's done. So we covered that, and it's absolutely education-based. Absolute everything that I do is compatible with Mother Nature. So you've got the subconscious mind, which is Mother Nature. You have the natural science. The natural sciences is called physics. It's natural science. And the subconscious mind is pure physics. Once you understand how the subconscious mind works, it is literally just human circuitry. So I take power economics and human circuitry, which are my academic studies that I invented because I'm a philosopher of learning and education. And then I picked up, what did I pick up? Lizzie, you distracted me. I guess I lost train of thought. It's okay. She sat in the chair and the chair groaned. I completely lost track of my thought. And then she has this very adorable, like, I'm going to be quiet. She's very shy. So she's like, don't get on the camera. Don't be heard on the camera. And I'm like, it's okay. You can. She's like, no. And I'm like, okay. All right. So I was talking about this thing in my hand that I can't see that was all metaphorical for this. Right. Power economics. So I took power economics and I took, what was this other thing that I took? That thing in my hand that I'm looking at that's metaphorical. I can't remember. Oh, crap. Oh, well. So I merged all this stuff together. Oh, I remember now, the subconscious mind, right? So the subconscious mind is over here doing its gorgeous thing, which is physics. And you've got Mother Nature over there, which is just her physics. And when you combine them together, you get compatible physics. Imagine that. We call those in-phase signals. So when we have our in-phase signals, where we merge the two different types of physics that are actually the same physics, one just happens to be inside of our bodies, we put them together. This is physics. Physics is fun. When you put them together, you have compatibility. So we can live compatible with Mother Nature instead of against her. So I created a business plan. Goes, I know you're busy. I created a Mother Nature's business plan. It is literally, well, it's the business model. It is Mother Nature's business model. It is 100% everything. You are just so fuzzy. It is everything that is your business plan, your business model, completely designed so it's compatible with Mother Nature and your subconscious mind. So instead of your business and your business program and your business models all working against Mother Nature by taking the subconscious mind out of nature and then warping the brain into whatever the hell the man wants it to be. Now you've got, stick it to the maniitis. And then what ends up happening is they don't work together. So you have a life stream. And when you're on your life stream, it means that you are aligned with the way we are supposed to be with logic, math, and physics. And everything is just peachy. But then when you have a day job that works in that traditional business model, you have to pull yourself out of that life stream and go over to the narcissistic man model. When you go over to that model, it's 100% anti-Mother Nature because we are Mother Nature, because we are physics and human beings and we are part of nature. It absolutely rips, it's painful and it's cognitive dissonance, and that's where you get mental illness. And that's just one of the many consequences. Like school does this, parenting does this, tradition, it's culture. Like our society is anti-Mother Nature. We all know this. Our society is anti-Mother Nature. So I literally built up an entire societal model to live compatible and as an alternative to the current model so that people can transfer over gently to a system that's suitable for their mental health. I have a fleet of businesses that are hooking up to my gorgeous radical global healing plan and the healing engine, and they can hook up their businesses, and I literally hand them the business model, which is the Mother Nature's natural model, and we completely upgrade their business into Mother Nature's business model. And it's fused with physics. It's fused with absolute working knowledge of how the subconscious mind functions. That way, when people go to work for those companies, it nourishes their brain, it heals them, and it absolutely is just functioned around that business model. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's 100% designed with Mother Nature so that your life stream fits, well, actually your job, your career will now fit with your life stream. So it won't feel like you're being uprooted and then thrown out of your life stream. You'll actually stay in it while you work, which will propel you forward and nurture your brain. So that's a lot of the things we have going on. Now, learning, the subconscious mind only learns through story. It really does. It learns through story. It learns through physically doing the skill and the action. So if you want to learn something, and remember those three types of modes I showed you, there's theory, and then you have the skill and the doing, and then you have the discussion. So it's really important when I do theory with you that this is all done through story health. So it's not just theory. I have to do it in story health mode. Fortunately for you, I did 20 years in theater. So I get to use my theater story stage to give you physics and fun stuff. That way, when you take in the theory, it'll all go through story mode, which is why I created a lot of stories to be compatible with this. And as you take in the story mode, you'll get the theory, so your story health will be nurtured, and then you'll learn it. And then we'll give you assignments that's designed to literally send you out into the world to do the skill building that's compatible with the ethic that you're supposed to be working on, the academic discipline, as well as whichever part of the business product or the entire, it depends on what you're doing. I have so much going on. It's literally the entire life stream. So if you are a parent, if you are a cultivator, if you are a business, I have so much for businesses. It's absolutely to get you on the right track back with Mother Nature. Now, the more you do this is the best part. The more you do this, the more you will naturally heal your mental illnesses because you're aligning and returning back to nature. So they will just go away naturally. It's a consequence because it's all compatible with your subconscious mind. So the more you switch over, and it's about a 3-month adaptation period, allow for 3 months to fully adapt. I already have tested this on a few people, and sure enough, it's about 3 months. And I already have the walkthrough plan of what to expect and how to prepare for the 3-month transition, because that's a whole process. So waiting for the transition, making sure that that goes the way it needs to go properly so as to literally prepare you for the transition. So I'm actually going to do a course that's separate called the transition course. That way, if you do decide to take on this model and you say, I want to completely revamp my life and go over to the Mother Nature model, there's going to be okay, let's talk about the transition mode. It's going to be 3 months. And if you're talking about a full clean slate, like if you are ready, this is how to do it. Now, again, I have a network in place. I've got Pando already set to go to receive you. I literally have everything all set. Like it is done. The only thing I have left to do is transfer all of my courses from PDF files over to my actual website. So that is the majority of my time, is I am toggling my work from building the courses in my really handy dandy plugin. And once I have funding coming in, once I start selling my masterclasses, then I'm going to be using those funds to upgrade the quality of my websites. They're going to be completely, not completely redone, because they look almost exactly where I want them to. I know HMS Alexandria has got some work to do. She's not where I want her to be, but the other two are. Well, the other three are. I have 4 websites to handle this monstrosity. 4 websites, because I have 4. Well, yeah, it's pillars. I got pillars. It's my city. This is Alexandria. Welcome to Alexandria. So it's quite a feat. It's all I've been doing for 2 years. So I have my master classes, and this is again all around the learning concept. This is the exact same model that was used in Alexandria from the philosophers, by the philosophers like Pythagoras, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato. This is what it was. So there are the course material, there is, and it's all around those 3 parts. There's a lot that's available. And one of the things that I have right now is the Narcissist Cure. That is free. All my courses are free. It's my master classes, if you want that extra discussion for the classes to get that the third learning. So you have the courses, and then you've got, and that includes, the courses includes this. It includes the videos, it includes the theory, and it also includes the assignment for the skill building. You are going to have to go out on your own and do your skills. You can do it. I know you can. And I have 2 types of things happening. I have membership. So if you want to join the growing community, the learning community, the classroom atmosphere, that's where we do accountability. That's where we cheer each other on. That's where we do any kind of Q&A. That's literally like my office hours, is the membership. The masterclass is where I have 2 spaces. I have Tuesdays And I have Saturdays right now, but I might change that. I don't know yet. But I have Tuesdays and Saturdays, my master classes, and that's literally 2 to 4 hours where we just we're going to go into it's my class. I have one that's basically for patrons, and then the other one that is for business owners. And that's it. So if you are a patron, you can go to X. If you are a business owner, you can go to B. And that's how that's divided. And we'll do Q&A in either one of those two places. And it's going to be following my curriculum of, it's going to be I'm very whimsical because I have so much structure around me. I have to be whimsical somewhere. So where I'm whimsical is literally in my master classes with whatever I need to talk about, but I read the room. Like it's I will break the fourth wall long before I break character. So, oh yes, we never break character here. So it's talking to you to figure out and reading the room to see what it is you need to talk about. So if there's something you want to focus on, and what I want to do is have it set up so that you guys can fill out questionnaires and all that jazz prior, so that you can say, hey, I want to talk about this. And whatever a topic I see coming up a lot of, I will address it. And then I have, of course, my email lists, my newsletter lists are phenomenal as far as getting a particular subject like zeroed in on. And then, and that's it. So that is literally the rotation. Thank you so much. I have making the most of the healing garden. So if there is a lot, it's a city. It is a virtual city. So it's a lot. That's okay if you feel overwhelmed. I have emotional management courses for free, where our emotional regulation, where you can look under overwhelmed and it will tell you exactly how to manage that. All of them, all of the emotions, they're all there. So if you want to learn more, go ahead and click on the link below. Thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.